Greetings, I'm Sir Vainglory and welcome to part 62 of season 3 of Workers and Resources Soviet Republic. So in between parts I've gone ahead and reworked the railway layout over here. Something that's fairly simple, should work well enough. I've also added in the railway station that we're going to have here and a bus station. Still need to put in a power plant over here. But I need to flatten the terrain before we can do that, and that's going to be a while. It's also going to be a while before I get any of this rail work done because we're still waiting for the tunnels up here to be bored through. We do have them assigned, partially at least. This other track, yeah, you're assigned as well, but it's a long time. We've only got the one small construction office, rail construction office. I should maybe have built a bigger one, and that may be what I do. I might get rid of this and replace it with something a bit bigger. Yeah, we'll give that some thought. Let's go to faster speed. We're in November already, and the fields seem to have been harvested. We've got 5,000 tonnes of crops. That's the first time I think we've hit 5,000 tonnes there. We're running down the crops in here so that we can replace this silo with something a bit bigger. Still food across here. I was wondering whether I'd reassign this to unload food there again, but I don't think I mind if we lose out a few dozen tonnes of crops. On the other hand, there's no reason to do that. Let's go back to unloading there as well. At the moment, they're transferring crops over to that silo there. I stopped the steel train because we've run out of steel once again, so no longer exporting until we get a supply rebuilt, although the train is... it's close enough to being loaded. We'll leave that. You can go back out to the border one last... Well, no, it can load up, ready for going out to the border. Up here, these fields are emptied. We've got 2,500 tonnes of crops up here, which is good. Plenty for the livestock farm. Maxed out on meat, as it is. Excellent. These fields are done. This should be empty. This up here. Hang on, I'm going to pause just now. Again, I could... probably upgrade that. You're not bringing crops in from anywhere. We don't need them right now anyway. Okay, there's a train waiting too long. It's the passenger train. What's the delay? Why can I get to the train platform? There shouldn't be... Oh! I need to add in... Because the construction train's on the way out... let's... add in... signals up here anyway, we need them. Just a normal semaphore signal in there, one way, and a chain signal up here. Wait. No, I think that needs to be. They need to be two-way, don't they? Because why? Because the trains, they've got nowhere to cross over. Up here, it's all. Yeah. So unidirectional. So. Back down to this business here. Yeah, not chain, semaphore. And chain there. That should be fine, and that means that the passenger train... Have you come in and unloaded already and you're off again? Nope, that's a garbage train. Where's it going? It's coming back in already. It goes at some speed. 66 tourists this time. I don't know that we can accommodate 66. Maybe some of them are day trippers. Oh no, we've got space. Good stuff. How about cash flow? Tourism this year, $1.5 million in hotels. That's not so bad. And that's only since sort of August that we opened up the hotels. Good. Right. What else do we need to look at? Up here we've got 2,000 tonnes of crops, and we should have similar down here. 2,382. That road's almost done. Right here, you must be nearly done as well. Well, still need 20 tonnes of asphalt. And you're assigned. No, you're not. I forgot about that completely. And assign those two. And get that done. Okay, there's not an awful lot else I can do out here just now. What do we need out here? Cement and the likes. Construction industry. We'd want a cement plant. I think I've looked at this before, and I need to flatten the terrain. 81 tonnes per day, 40, 108, 8. I think 40 tonnes of cement a day might be a bit too small, so if we went with the 81 tonnes, and we want to be drawing the gravel out from down there somewhere. But yeah, we need to flatten the terrain, unless we stick it back here. Can get in about there. Let's bring it closer. Right, try here. Can we get the conveyor belt from there? Yep, easy. Well, hang on. I'm going to need roads. No, that's the wrong thing. I'm going to need roads in here. Probably. We would have a cement plant, we'd have the concrete plant. And I don't think we need 175 tonnes per day. Maybe go with 60 here. Yeah, okay, so you would need gravel in. So that. Yeah, no, I think that would be okay there, actually. If we put you like that. Let's give it a try. Did that, and then draw a line out from there to there. But that would have to be raised. But that's fine. We would have this come out like so. And down straight for a bit. Right, and then prefab panels. 71 tonnes, 44. I think we'll just go with the 71 tonnes. What's happened? Don't crash. Thank goodness. And again, Don't have another gravel out down here. I could draw out from there, but then... yeah. Perhaps... maybe we can do something a bit different after all. Let's get rid of that and that for now. Conveyor belt out from here and bring you up there via a tower. So a conveyor overpass to actually work very well there. If we did it, it's got to come out. So we did something like that. And that works. And then that can go down to there. And then that allows us to bring you from there to there. This. And that leaves us a spot down in there for the, what we're thinking about, the prefab panels. And so you can draw out. Where's the inputs back there? That probably would be workable. Yeah, let's try that. Grab a conveyor belt from here out to there. Too long. Well, it's going to have to go via... it doesn't really have to go via a tunnel. A tower, but could use one anyway. You come out from about there. Okay. And is that everything that requires cement? Prefab panels, asphalt doesn't need it, bricks don't need it, they just need coal. Yeah. Cement, concrete, prefab, that's alright. What I want to do though is get rid of some of this road because we need a bus stop. And yeah, it would have to be 200 workers. Yeah. Put it there and then relay the roads. Because I didn't like this junction here anyway. Could you take off snapping? If you could come out somewhere about here. No? I'm going to play the game. How about you? There we go. There we are. In fact, that's fine like that. Okay, and that gives us the workers to these 3 factories and to the 2 gravel processing plants. Yeah, it should be fine. Let's... thank you, autosave. Bring you... oh, we've got a road in there. That's right, because I'm bringing a road around the front here, haven't I? Okay, can we go under these? Again, I could put towers in, but I don't think I really want to do that. If we came out along... No, those are too low to the ground. Right, so where's that road? There. If you come out there, and then you come out skirting along. What I'm thinking about is through there. That works. And then from here, you need to come out there. Then like so. And that should be okay as it is. I think that's fine in terms of distance. And up here, let's put the path in from there. Run up alongside, oops, alongside here. Okay. You across there and there we go. And obviously we need these connected up for construction purposes. Road access is there. And that works for all of that. Across here we'll need a connection. Well, we've got a connection to the road in there. Right. Okay, so we'll have gravel, cement, asphalt and concrete. No, cement, prefab panels and concrete. We're going to have the power station somewhere in there. I think I'm going to put the... I'm going to put the wood cutting in here somewhere. It's not a huge amount of trees, but we're planting trees. How about back there? No, they're all on top of a hill as well. I could put it there, but it's the wrong side of the rail tracks. Could put it in here, but again, there's no real benefit to that. Keep it close by, so construction industry, no. What I'm looking for, it's not food, it's miscellaneous wood cutting post. We've only got the one. So, and again, actually, we can bring workers over from here. Do you have... you don't have footpath access, right. Okay, so if we stick you in somewhere about there. Bit like that, maybe. Yeah, do that. And then the sawmill. Let's not do the sawmill, let's get general cargo, just small open storage. Thank you, auto save. Put you in there. Does that leave me room for my sawmill though? Gee, not really. Could put it back there. Actually, that works. If we switch you around, it also works. Yeah, that's fine. Bit of a mess. And then we bring the road off right from down here somewhere. Probably just pull the road out from here and snap. It's okay there, and then we can bring the road out from here. Like that. Yeah, we'll go with that. You can connect in there. You there. Right, and the open storage, we could store wood and planks in there, I think. What size did I put in? Just a normal one, didn't I? General cargo, open storage, small. I think we'll go with medium. Just do all that again. It's entertaining anyway. Right, so let's start with the open storage medium. And if we had you get rid of that road, it's annoying me. Thank you. If we had you sit somewhere in there, thinking like that perhaps. Go to miscellaneous, sawmill. Sawmill, I think I prefer that. Yeah, I do prefer that connection there. Two-way, and then wood cutting post. It fits in. Perfect. Do I want a connection further back, or just... let's just do that. Right, and then you can come down here. Sort of like that'll do. Get down to there. Can you not come in there at all? Yes, you can. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I bet you this is at the recycling. No. Near enough at the recycling. It's the chemical works. Why do we have traffic jam here? Oh. What is going on? You go home. It seems that we got a lost snowplow which caused the traffic jam. That could cause problems. I think we're okay over here still. Just got a huge influx of workers now. Looks like we've survived it though. 100 tons of hazardous waste. 170 of mixed and nothing up here. There's another fire, look. distribution centre, substation. Right, got steel being stockpiled again, and that's running out. Vehicles, yeah, they're still in there. It's very dark. So, hang on, what were you doing? Oh, I know who you are. You're the little truck that can. Let's send you to that depot. That's the truck that runs from out here, taking nothing up to there. Do you have another truck? No, that's that one. What size are you? 11 tons. 11,000 kilometres on the clock. I'll leave you there. You'll be fine. And that means that there should be nothing coming here now. We can Trepke crop delivery line. Let's delete that. Go to my list of lines. Go, yeah, get rid of you. I should have checked to see who's out of goods. Right, so you run out and then we'll demolish you and I'll replace you. Shops, you're fine. This is the one where there's normally a problem, but that's fine as well. How about, we've got this small one here, you're okay. Oh, seriously, who has out of goods? Up here, maybe? You sell groceries, you're fine. Oh well, keep an eye open for it next time. I don't even know where the shop is up here. Where is your shop? Shopping centre there. Right. Good God, another fire. Fire engines are just arriving. Okay, you've still got 270 tons of crops. You've still got 100 tons of clothes. So we don't need to worry about that. Okay. Back to our business out here. Bricks. That's the I don't know if it's a final thing, but it's the next thing that we need. But before we do bricks, we probably want to get the roads in here. Well, I'll just need to pencil them in for now, as it were. Let's have you do that. And I'm only penciling them in because we need to get a conveyor connection from up here to go across to the power station. I probably want you... Well, that's the whole point of this, isn't it? Let's delete that for now. Construction industry and the brick factory. It's a biggin'. But that's okay, we've got space. And the problem is, oh, there's an input. Right, if we do that, we can have the brick factory in here. Storage. Would I ever want to export bricks by rail? or transport them by rail even. From here, probably not. Probably. The road's in the wrong place, that one. I need... Why can we not get a connection in there? I'm thinking if we put this brick factory somewhere back here. See if we did that. Can I get a connection from there to there? Yes. Good. I can get road connection down to there. But I was thinking about the possibility of a small open storage. Not a problem. And I mean, I could, if I wanted to, we could then put like a medium open storage with rail out there. What about the road? Damn the road. You could swing a road across the tracks there. It would only be for emergency access. Well, I need to think about fire, police, etc. Okay, I'm going to pause because just noticing there's messages flashing up all over. Electricity problem. Was that to do with this? I don't think so. So why was there an electricity problem? Coal, maybe it was just lack of workers. Do we have workers getting held up here? Yeah, we do have a real build-up. This is just not working at all. Right, okay. I need what? From whence do you come? Give me this, and let's have you dump your mixed waste at the border. Thank you. Waste technical services 4. What else do we have? Let's try. You come from here. Mixed waste at the border. Right, so it takes a couple of lines off there, and if I do the same for this other one, why? Right, for a start, why do you have no services apparently allocated? And given that's the case, why do you have 350 tons worth of crap sitting in there? The connection's the right way. Alright, okay, well let's take... I'm going to have to fix this out offline. Vehicle's currently heading to this building, maybe that's the issue. You are going to the customs house now. You coming from here. Let's get you to drop off up at the customs house as well. Right, and we'll leave that for now. Right, I'm going to have to start exporting mixed waste to the border again because we just can't cope with it in there. Right, I've gone over time again by a bit, but that's okay. Finished this? Not quite. I need to put in that. Might be a bit too close. Tell you what, thank you, autosave. If we brought bring this road out here. That works. And that works. It's all good. Then you can just join in there. You can join in down there. Right. I think I'm happy to leave it there then. Got a lot planned out. The first thing, obviously, get the construction office built, get one of these gravel storage built, and then work towards, I suppose, getting gravel being produced here while we build the other storages that we need up here. We'll get there. Right, anyway, for now, thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this. Please leave me a comment, rate the video, subscribe to the channel if you enjoy the content, and I hope to see you again next time. Cheers.